reflecting on a conversation we had last week with an entrepreneur that we really like. Actually, we like his strategy, we like the vision, even the product thinking. But it was an interesting conversation in that as we talked to that entrepreneur, he had a really different philosophy than ours, at least I thought.
Yes, a few of them we align, but a few maybe different thought process. So this particular company, they're already doing business, earning revenue, and they have a huge idea. So we're kind of just noodling that over with him. Where we thought we felt a little bit different was the capital efficiency and building out his platform. So we're all about being as efficient as possible, spending as little as money as needed, and he had a different idea of more just kind of not blowing money, but spending a lot more than we thought was necessary.
Yeah, I think what was particularly interesting to me is I think as entrepreneurs, we get people that kind of chirp in our ear as to what it's going to cost to build our platform or to do a mobile app. I mean, I go back to one of the companies that you and I invested in, where we knew we needed a mobile app, and we talked to a company out in, I think they were out in Utah, right? And they came back and gave us a quote for that mobile app.
Yes.
Remember that? It was like $150,000 or something like that. And it turned out that the way our code was written, we were able to hire somebody to get that into a mobile app. I want to say we spent probably $10,000 on that, something like that.
Something incredible.
I mean, it was like
10% of what they said.
Yeah, and I mean, we already have, the beta customers loved it. We've already got customers on the platform now. And our thinking on that is we're not looking to be cheap. Actually, what we're after is value. We're after value that's driven through efficient management of the development process. And the reason for that is that we want to put that money back into go-to-market, acquiring customers and building ARR, right? And I don't know how many companies you and I have come across,
seemingly everyone,
that have put multi-millions of dollars into their platform even before they go to market. And what you and I probably learned, and Brian, our partner, which we ought to have him on sometime with us, but you really want to get a minimally viable product, and you want to do it as cost effectively as you can, and then go and do your beta and try to do that where you're not spending millions of dollars.
Right, because through the go-to-market beta after that, you're going to find out all the information that you need to make your product what the consumer wants. So instead of spending, in this case, we were told $1.2 million to build out the app and kind of gain some customers, why not spend $50,000, $60,000 and then spend the rest of that money going to marketing, figuring out what the customer wants and proving out your model so you can grow like we want you to.
Yeah, well, and the other thing is that let's say you really do need to spend $1.2 million on that mobile app. In my mind, what you would do is with the minimally viable product that you take to beta, you're at least going to make sure you're doing the right things with all that money, right? Yeah. Versus if you do it before you go into beta with the customer,
spent on the wrong thing.
You may have done the wrong thing. So we've seen that many times. So anyway, it's just interesting. One thing I'd leave you with, our viewers with, if you're thinking about going through this process, get multiple points of view. Don't listen to one group. Talk to many people. Find out what the best way to come at it from a capital efficient value orientation, and that'll lead you, I think, to getting a much more capital efficient investment in your product development. Boom!